Hi. Oops. Oh. Oh. The fuck? But hi. The fuck? uh. Hello. Yes, 6, 7. Fuck off. What do you mean 6, 7, dude? You're not Gen Alpha. You said 6, 7 on ETP League. Yeah, 6, 7. That's 6, 7. Yeah, Slay 6, 7, right? But don't play League, it's fine. But how you doing, guys? Frig, even what? Oh no, is that wrong? No. God, Shen, fuck. Very not so 6, 7 of you. Dude, I can't. That meme sucks ass. Like, Gen Alpha can, you know. Okay, got Lulu. Okay. Gen Alpha needs to go. Like, cheerio! Please, go! Dude, that means I need to play a second game. No! No, don't. Do not. I swear, for real, just don't. Stop saying the number combination 6, 9. 69. I can't, man. Make Gen Alpha stop. Make them leave. Dude, I'm so sick still. Give me a moment, please. Oh god. Okay. Okay. I will die probably this stream. I don't know. Nah, I'll be fine, but oh my god. I hope my coughing stays to a minimum. Not like every 10 second cough. Oh, please.
It looks like the knights have given up searching for us. Thank goodness.
Yes, it seems you're right, Luke. I mean, okay, so you wanted to go to the Grand Archive. I remember that there was one good-looking character, at least for me. But I don't know what she looked like anymore, so that's bad. Right, bad. Bazooka thinks you should be safe to explore a little more before making our way to the Great Archive. No! Professor! No. I need more hint coins. No! No! Sorry, no. You can't say that! 4-9! Okay? That's a cool number. I hate this! Make Gen Alpha stop! Make Luke stop! I know technically Luke isn't Gen Alpha, but you know, he looks like it, right? That's you two. You were causing quite a bit of commotion earlier.
We weren't causing commotion.
The storyteller's story is always right. Right? No. Wrong. And I can't abide anyone saying otherwise. Didn't you believe that a witch will appear and commit some foul crimes? Wait, does the witch have a black cat? Because I kind of have a suspect already. Of course it is. The storyteller decides everything that happens in this town. Whether folk meet with good fortune or ill, all that comes to pass is already decided by the storyteller. Dude, the story of my life with a storyteller, right? Whoever the victims are, they're probably up to no good on a regular basis. I spend every day as an upstanding citizen, so even if a witch does appear, I have absolutely nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. Storyteller. Final Fantasy IV teller! He can eat, you know, teller. Yeah. Huh. It's no use pretending. I'm afraid of the witch. The sand witch. It's over for me. No, like a plate. Yeah, tell her. Tell her can eat us, tell her. It's fine. Maybe you ought to go home as soon as you can. Yeah, maybe. Should all leave, right? This is not even our town. You two see the latest story? When you say latest, am I to assume that these parades are held on a regular basis? Hell yeah. You mean you don't know that? People these days, no one knows a thing. Gen Alpha! Gen Alpha! Never mind, I'm a forgiving sort. I suppose I should fill the gaps in your knowledge.
That's not very polite.
Ahem. The storyteller appears at parade before the common people whenever he writes his new story. It would be no overstatement to say that I spend every waking day looking forward to the stories that he provides. Dude, imagine like you have a scripted life by a certain storyteller or whatever, like, dude. I would hate it. Like someone deciding over you what happens to you. That would suck.
So you look forward to stories in which witches burn people?
What are you saying? It only happens to the story this time. What up? Nothing. Except, you know, being sick and streaming and 6-7. I hate that meme. Please make me stop because I hate it. Fuck Gen Alpha. How you doing, Rifus? Usually Storyteller writes the most wonderful stories. Sis, no! I needed a button for size so it constantly plays that number. That's why I thought he would give us a wonderful chapter today too. She's Gen Alpha now. Yeah, you unk. She's lost. Boomer words in my chat. Oh no, lost. Boomers. 30-year-old boomers. Is it I found myself caught up in the crowd? My glasses were broken, and I was bitten by a dog. Don't feel down. Every cloud has a silver lining, so they say. Don't feel down? Don't feel down, you say? Dude. You'll be 30 soon as well. Shut up! People still think I look 18 or in the beginning of 20. I'm still young. I'm still hip. I'm still Gen Alpha. No, I'm Gen Z. I'm sorry. I'm old. Do I look like I'm feeling down? Bah, no way I'm feeling down. If my unhappiness is recorded in the storyteller's pages, then so be it. I have any speedrun for tomorrow. Hip Cack W. Hip? Dude. I need an old people detector on my chat. Oh, sorrow. A part of me is such sweet sorrow. It seems that not all stories are born equal. Oh, really, Professor? Not even I was born equal.
Why do you feel that the person's character might have something to do with it?
Yeah, right, Luke. Totally. Yeah, my character is ass. Yeah, I guess. Does it mean I eat ass? Probably. Oh, 35 minutes are full with memes. Need for speed payback all missions. Damn. Oh, the text skipped on its own. I couldn't read. I was looking at Chad. Chad with D. Whatever.
Wow! It looked impressive even from a distance, but now we're here up close. It's huge. Just looking up at it makes my neck ache.
Right, eating what? Mike Tyson's ass. That whole meme. It must have taken several time and manpower to erect the building of the sun. Okay, yeah. Yes, it did. This building has become something of a symbol for the town. I wonder why.
Huh? Hey, look at that roof over there.
Come again, eating what? Brownies. Brownies.
It looks like it suffered considerable fire damage at some point. Was there a major fire or something?
Which? That was... I've been listening for a while, and must say you two are really strange. My brownies understood S all the time. Yeah, brownies, right, brownies.
Oh, it's you.
The roof has been like that for some time. It's certainly nothing new.
Really?
If it's alright with you, could you tell us a little about it? You two never cease to amaze me with your incredible lack of knowledge. If you would know what a degree is, my son Petter, you would shut up right now. I mean, I guess it couldn't hurt to tell you that fire is from the legendary fire. Ooh, the damage. Ooh, the fire. The legendary fire? It was me. Right. The arson enjoyer. I did this. Oy. Yes, long ago, there was a huge fire that engulfed almost this entire town. Oh, I did this. Yeah. It totally was me, guys. I suddenly spawned Labyrinthia and said, fire. There is no war on Bastings except for the fire. The damage that occurred at the time. You can see as a trace of the fire around the town too, here and there.
The entire town was engulfed in a huge fire? No way!
All the townsfolk know about it. You're probably the only ones who don't. Yeah, we don't live here. Bonne nuit? All good? Okay. What's she doing? Okay, they're chasing again. So Idea's chasing Otacon again. Funny. Thank you for filling us in. That certainly cleared up a few things. No problem. It happens I had nothing better to do anyway. It wasn't such a bad way to kill time. Anyway, I see you around. Bunny time. Yeah, Idea's chasing Otacon again. Okay, they are a bit more active today, so it could be that we hear them later on. I was just confused because I heard, like, you know, moving noises.
To think that even a building of this size could be affected by fire. The fire that spread through the town really must have been legendary.
Legendary. You're right. You're certainly right about that, Luke. Yeah. I like legendary fires. But not fireworks. Legend. Wait for it. Dairy. Dairy, like dairy milk. Full dairy of... Espella, is something the matter? Oh, no, nothing at all. Legendary. I like my milk. Full dairy, please. Should I make our way inside? Where's my girl? Where's the one girl I liked? Wait, there's another woman. She and her Ubu speech. Inside.
It just won't do. It's completely unacceptable. What's unacceptable?
There's no one in the world more splendid than Inquisitor Barnum. And yet, every time it's that woman who gets to sit alongside the story tower. It's so unfair. You mean the woman who was distributing the story to the crowd, is that right?
To be honest, I found her a little scary.
I'm sure it's all some porn of hers. I just feel sorry for my Zekioms. Oh, if I only could get closer, I could offer my support. Like, where's the Uwu? Why is she just being like, Uwu here, Uwu there, you know? If there will be a shadow drop for Port 3 in New Vegas early February, that would be cool. I like shadow drops lately, like, the more shadow drops the better, right? I mean, with Oblivion, it kind of worked well. Of course, I maybe lost some due to marketing, because, you know, not everyone knew about it. But I guess it works wonders nowadays, especially if the remake or remasters or the games are fine. You will see. It would certainly be difficult to get close with that bustling crowd all around, perhaps even dangerous.
I'd try.
Huh?
I could float down beside him from one of the fluffy clouds.
Oh. What? Okay, she didn't even give me time to read. Hell no. Puzzle 15. We only have 70 puzzles, already 15. How many did we miss? Cloud maze. Navigate Luke through the clouds to help him find the professor. Jumping into holes in the clouds will drop Luke down to the level below. Likewise, jumping onto fluffy clouds will send him flying to the level above. Okay, we need to find fluffy clouds. I have no idea where a cloud is, but we will see if we can find a cloud. Hopefully not Final Fantasy VII cloud, cause he kinda sucks. And he kinda stinky. So, you know. Oh, we're in a dead end. Oh, hilarious. Hilarious. So we don't want Luke to die. Would be kinda mean for the young boy. Wow. I'm at least glad that my, yeah. My sore throat is at least doing better. Wait, I don't see a cloud. Do I need to fall down? Whee! Oh, Sakai, do need to fall down. Oh, those are the clouds. I see. I'm a Hachima strongest idol. Yeah. I'm a Hachima too. Hachima. I hope she's doing okay, to be honest. Ah, there's another drop down. Wait. Okay, we can go up. Oh, my nose. Like, yesterday I was working and, you know, there was like the snowstorm happening. So I just I was lucky enough to get home quite easily. But I know that some of my colleagues weren't able to get home or had to call a cab or taxi. Or, well, Uber. And, like, I feel so bad for them because we might close at 6 p.m. Like, we closed 2 hours early. Then we closed way later. Like, 6:30. Why not just walk home there? Yeah, some live like hours away. Like, what do you mean walk home? Like, even the trains weren't, you know, doing anything anymore. They were like, yeah, I'm screwed. Yeah, I guess you are. A lot of stores were closed to city. Yeah, because it was too dangerous, I think. Not everyone wants to pay a taxi for their, you know, for their workers. So at least that's how I think. I think even Galeria Kaufhof was closed. Because there was the security guy outside when we left our workplace, so yeah. Galeria Kaufhof still exists? Yeah, it does, sadly. It's kind of expensive. Professor! It's kind of expensive, right? Like, I had to buy like leggings once there.
Don't worry, leave this one to me.
Backer was closed. Hey Ferry was closed. The flower store was closed. It made no sense to be open yesterday. Amazing! Look at the professor have been reunited. Great job. Wait, my nose. No, but literally made no sense yesterday. They were like, oh, we need to look if we need to send people home early. Because if the trams don't drive, you know, that you can leave before they tell you to don't drive anymore. Then I heard like, when I had break, I was like, okay, let me check. So I checked and saw, oh, only undergrounds are driving. I was like, yeah, most people already can't go home anymore. Lewd. I'm not lewd, you're lewd. And I was in luck because my tram is underground, but I need to get out and get in. So I didn't have to call a taxi. The thing is just I don't even have money for a taxi right now. So it's like, yeah, whatever.
Professor, I don't think she's coming back.
We can only hope that she manages to reach the man after she's after. No. Inquisitor Barnum, no, he's mine. Back off. Leave him alone, Uber woman. I love weather like that. It's okay. I mean, my boots are kinda okay for the weather, so this year don't mind it too much. But like 5 years ago, or like 6 years ago, hell no. Go away with snow and ice.
Wow, there are books crammed in here from floor to ceiling.
Truly remarkable. Are all of these books stories? Doc Martens fit like a glove now. I still need to walk mine in. It's just, I don't come to it. I have like normal, the OG Doc Martens. Then I have like normal shoes. You know? But the normal shoes are kind of heavy to walk in. And the OGs as well. Like, I need to learn to walk in them. I don't know, they're a bit too heavy for my feet. But right now I have some boots from Salamander. Or Salamander. They fit quite well. I just need to make sure that I don't get any blisters when I wear them. So when I go to Berlin, I need to wear them and, you know, just so I don't even need to walk with them. Yeah, I totally could put them on right now and wear them, to be honest. Just wear... Like, at home when I walk with them, it's all good. Like, no problem. They don't hurt, they fit nearly perfectly. Maybe they're a little bit tight, but I have big feet, so it's okay, you know. But the moment I go outside with them, they hurt so bad. I don't know why that is. It was at one time that it happened to me that I was like walking with them outside and I was crying in pain and had to go home. Oh, but it's fine. I just need to walk them in more. But right now I still have boots in case another snowstorm or whatever happens. So I'm good, I think. Yes, they are, all of them. It's said that these were all written by the storyteller. Why is always a crier? I'm a woman. I'm allowed to cry. What about you guys? No, okay, that's mean. That's mean. No, men are allowed to cry too. I don't mind.
All of these books? But there's so many!
Couldn't be me yesterday writing on that book. Yeah, I know, right? Excuse me, beg your pardon, look out, gangway. I got him, don't worry. Piece of cake. Tomorrow when I write the end of the last chapter. Yeah, tomorrow will be heavy.
Phew, told you, no problem.
Sorry to startle you folk. I didn't think there was anyone here. That's alright. It's lucky that you didn't drop any books.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone carry so many books at once. Aren't they heavy?
Yeah, like my balls. Wait, what?
I love books, so I feel like a mother carrying her baby.
Oh no, another MPreg thing. Another one who enjoys MPreg, I guess. Or pregnancy in general, I think. If you love books too, why not carry a few with me?
I do love books, but I don't think I could carry that many.
You obviously don't understand the true enjoyment of books. Embracing books, being buried in books, the feel of books, the smell of books. Listening to the sound of the pages turning, gazing up at books piled high, being surrounded by books and playing with them. That's how to enjoy books. Sigh. Is that you? Like for real? That sounds just like you. Like books are friends and not enemies, stunned right and drawn to books because they have feelings, they smell good. Yeah. Yeah, that's you. Well, not look-wise, but you know, book-wise.
I sure totally agree.
Oh, I noticed this now. Those are his eyes. He has a very long face. Like, as a child, I thought like this are his eyebrows and that he has no eyes. Interesting. Dewey? Eh? That's his voice. That's a speller, isn't it? Oh. Here we go again. He's a mushroom. True! True! Please remain calm. You wouldn't want to drop those books. Just leave it to me. It's all under control. Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you like that. Dewey, we've come here to find a book about magic. Magic? I should have known. That is, never mind. Huh? Well, if it's magic that you're interested in, then I might suggest the Grand Grimoire. The Grand Grimoire, you say? You would like to borrow that book from me? No. No. You can't borrow that, right? Like, it sounds like a heavy book, full of stories and cringe memes. And one time I thought I was smart. I used a cheap blister bench for my heel. Went for a walk in the dogs and the cheap kind of went off my heel, but only halfway. The other ripped my blister apart and was scrubbing it, so bullets a wound. It was a little pain. The sticky bandage plus socks rubbing against the tension experience. Rifles, I feel that so bad. Like, back then I had like tons of shoes that didn't properly fit, so I always had like cheap blister bandages all over my feet, like on the heel and a bit above. And like, you know, normally when you have a blister bandage that's like of high quality or better quality, normally you don't get a wound, maybe a small wound, but I always had it so bad that I was bleeding. That's a blister had a blister, like, basically, you know. Oh, that it bled through the bandage and the sock. Peak moments back then, I swear. So, when I buy boots now, I need to make, or shoes in general, everything can be a bit sturdy or a bit harder material, but when it comes to my heel, it definitely needs to be soft, you know, as I can't use them. My walking route is around 5 kilometers and it happened half the way. Yeah, it was bloody as well. Oh, fuck. Dude, I would be crying. I would have called quits. I would have been like, yeah, no. Wait, that was emote just now. That was you, that emote. I could totally do this. I'm strong. But yeah, no, like, I wouldn't. But no, I got no problem with them. Maybe that's rifles. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe I'm done. Maybe I need to go through the pain. I need to be strong, you know? Maybe the blood helped. Maybe. Like, I was googling on how to quickly, you know, walk the dogs in, because I was like, hey, I really want to wear them, because if I wear dresses and it's like a little bit colder, let's say around fall, maybe even, yeah, fall, winter, you know, before the snowstorm comes, if I could walk them in, they would look okay with, you know, maybe even a skirt or dress or whatever. And stupid me is like, oh, I need to walk those in. By these dog socks. Yes, I don't know where mine are. I had to, maybe, but wait, I think that they're not even that expensive, right? I think they're not even that expensive. Maybe I will buy a pair. I need to go to the city the next few days anyway. Let me see right now. Wait, where does it have it? Socks. Yeah, like right now they're kind of, yeah, 14 euros. That's fine. Use glue before you buy them. Rather buy hiking socks. I don't know. Before you buy them, rather buy hiking socks. Maybe even that. Yeah. It depends on what's cheaper. Like, if the hiking socks are cheaper or the Doc Martens. It's sometimes around February they have very cute socks at Doc Martens. Like they have like with roses and stuff. I hope this year they have them too. Cause I always want to have them, then I didn't buy them. Now they're gone. I'm like, I kind of want to have those socks. Well, you'll need Miss Tia's permission. Are you sure you want to borrow it? The Perfect is 10 times worth it, since they will keep you warm as well, since they use merino wool for them. Oh. Yes, I don't need to look into it.
Quinch roses? Quinch?
But maybe, worst case, I need to buy like maybe 2 pairs of socks and just wear 2 socks, you know? I mean, it's getting... Oh, guys, today it's getting very cold tonight. Like, it's -10 it stands right now, but last 2 days it was like -13 degrees Celsius, so please be careful and stay warm. Don't be like me, don't stay up too long. Like, when I'm trying to fall asleep, the radiator turns off, and I'm like, dude, I'm freezing. What do you mean the radiator is off? Was -14 except with a semi-open window. Damn.
Absolutely. We're very interested in magic.
Friends of the Spellers interested in magic. So these two must be also... Oh, whoops, no! I need that cold. Yeah, the human body apparently needs to be a bit colder to fall asleep easily. But I prefer to fall asleep in warmth. Like, I prefer that. I don't know, if I freeze, I freeze very easily, so I don't know. It depends on person, I think. I'm losing them! I feel like a little colder too. Silence! It's so good. I don't know. Yes, I love her. She's so pretty. Like, good character design. Peak. Silence in the library. Riddell. Please. She's so... Oh my god, I love her. An owl statue. This is a frequently used motif in this town. Yeah. Do you want to analyze it, Professor? What's the motive behind it? Why would you... I can sleep whenever. I can sleep standing, sitting, lying down. I can sleep in the tram. I can sleep in cars. I can sleep while listening to music. I can sleep while being in front of the computer. I can sleep while being in a Discord call. I could sleep anywhere and everywhere, right? The Great Archive was founded for those in the novel pursuit of knowledge. I must ask you to be a little quieter, please. Dew is a budding librarian. I would have thought that you would have known better. I'm sorry, Miss Mystere. But these people say they want to borrow the Grand Grimoire. Did you say the Grand Grimoire? No, leave. Huh, you're... Espella Cantabella. You of all people must know the significance of the Grand Grimoire. It's an important piece of literature which can only be viewed by a learned person of significant status. Let's to learn Japanese with Duolingo. I need to learn Japanese. I ordered something and I need to learn Japanese, like, right meow. Like, at least reading it. Like, right meow. Like, perfectly. Because Professor Layton has some novels in Japanese. I didn't know. I know that there's somewhere as a translation. Translations online, possibly, right? But I ordered them. I need to learn Japanese, right meow. At least reading. I want to read the novels. Fuck. It's not like I could just give her permission to whoever asked for it, you know? I understand that, but this man... I'm sorry, but rules cannot be changed. Cause like, dude, why aren't they translated for Europe? Why? Why not in English at least? Hello! I want to learn Japanese and Duolingo and Korean, and now I want to learn Indonesian. I want to learn Chinese, I still want to learn Chinese. So it's like... what to do now? Learn Chinese or Japanese? I mean, in the end, it doesn't matter, because I kind of only want to learn how to read in Japanese for now. But, what I thought I'd do is like, Google Translation. I literally will just go through a sentence after sentence and just put it in Google Translate and be like, okay, write it down and put the papers in. I'm learning words in a few hiragana every day. Even got the paid version of Duolingo for a year. That sounds good, actually. The thing is just with Chinese, I could learn to read it for now, but at some I would kind of need some partner to speak it, you know? Else I would be doomed. Doomed? The quest is all mine. That book could prove indispensable for my investigations into magic. And you are? Excuse me, but may I ask your name? I'm Herschel Layton. I'm investigating this town. Yeah, we should leave, right? Riddell doesn't really like us right now. You could say I'm a traveler, so to speak. A traveler? I'm afraid I've never come across such a profession. I suppose you can return to that later. My name is Riddell Mistiel. I'm a librarian, as well as the curator of the Great Archive. And I'm therefore responsible for all pieces of work here, including the Grand Grimoire. I'm afraid that no matter what your profession or who you are, it is beyond my authority to lend you the Grand Grimoire. It is simply against the rules. The rules? Can't you make an exception for us? Oh no! Luke, please, leave this to me. I can understand that you are unable to show this book to just anyone. However, as you yourself said just a moment ago, the Great Archive was founded for those in the noble pursuit of knowledge. Knowledge! Boys go to Jupiter to get more stupider. Girls go to college to gain more knowledge. Man, I hate being sick. It's not as bad as my MGS4 stream with Boomer Remover, but it's getting close at that point. Well, MGS4 wasn't that bad while I was being sick, and you didn't even need to read.
Shush, the adults are talking now.
Oh my god, I'm an adult too. That's mean, Raifus. I Boomer remove you. Oh my god. He used the no you card on me, I swear, for real. I'm currently very much in the pursuit of knowledge regarding magic. Perhaps you could reconsider letting me at least pursue the Grand Grimoire. Only learn persons of significant status. Drink! Okay, my... Cheers, my dude. Drink! Cheers, my dude. Oh god, now you're into it. Drink! Cheers, my dude. Ow! Piss yourself now, Professor! No. Hell no. Fuck, wait. It should be better now. In particular, Inquisitors are permitted to refer to the Grand Grimoire. Inquisitors? Those who administer justice in this town. Knights of Wisdom, as they are known. First, we must out Steam Machine for around 1k. Steam Machine. Which would be very, very good. Only somebody with equal status to that of an Inquisitor, or with the same level of wisdom, would qualify. Herschel, please, show them your wisdom. You could easily outsmart them all. Yeah, no. So if I could demonstrate the required level of wisdom, then I would qualify? You certainly are a persistent gentleman. Very well, let's see what you make of a trial. This trial has been used in the past to test the ability of aspiring Inquisitors. If you're able to clear this trial, then I will acknowledge that your wisdom matches that of an Inquisitor. If you can achieve this, then as the curator of the Great Archive, I will lend you that book. Splendid! Then by all means, do begin. You certainly have some confidence. Let's see if you can live up to it. Do you think you can pass this trial? at which so many hopefuls have stumbled? Yeet. See what you can do with this. Oh, this reminds me of Music Man. Dude! Like, guys, Music Man, right? Lost time, puzzle 16. Make your way through the maze of the strange clocks into the goal. You can only move in the direction of the clock hands. With each step you take, the clock hands will rotate 90 degrees, so take care. Okay, that's easy. So Music Man had like a little book with random questions about, you know, classical music and stuff. Like, you know, the typical music thing, right? And he always had like a little page besides it with, you know, the answers. And he was like A, B, or C. Like, he was browsing through the book and you were supposed to say stop. When he stops at a certain page, and you can decide how many which questions you want to take. Like, okay, let's say like 3 questions. You say 1, 2, or 3, blah. He tells the question, and then he tells the answers, and you say, okay, it's answer B, whatever, or C, whatever, right? Dude, I somehow got like 90% of that right. I didn't even know those answers. I was like, what the fuck is that question? And I just guessed. Like, what do you mean? Oh fuck, I should have waited. Oh no, fuck. Undo. Let's go up. Ah no! I think I fucked myself here. Wait. No, yes, I think most of the things he didn't know himself. Yes! Like, what? How do you mean you don't know the... Like, he didn't really... he didn't know the answer, so you were like... Dude! I mean, okay, some questions were kind of tricky, to be honest. To be honest, I feel like even if you study something, you don't know everything 100%, right? Success, you've put that time truly doesn't stop for anyone. How can this be? That hardly seemed a challenge for you. Who are you, and how did you do that? So effortlessly. More importantly than who I am, there's one thing of which I am certain. That is that every puzzle has an answer. Shut up! I still haven't solved the puzzle of my life. So do I qualify? No. Fine. Not so fast. You really believe that my permission can be obtained as easily as that? That was no more than a preliminary trial. Separate the wheat from the chaff. We're not a real trial. Even a man of your caliber should find this challenging. This trial will have your eyes rolling and your head spinning. Sounds like me on a daily basis. Miss Mystier, I've never seen you get this excited. Silence! Be quiet, Dewey. Sorry. I assume it's safe to predict that this will not be quite so simple. This will put an end to that overconfidence. Prepare to lose your mind. I love her. This mind-bending puzzle. She's so cute. I mean, she has every right to test us, right? Another time go out of time. Oh, 40 pig rats. Oh no. How bad can it be? Yo. Make your way through the maze of strange clocks and to the goal. You can only move in the direction of clock hands, with each step you take, the clock hand will rotate 90 degrees, so take care. However, note that the clock hands on the purple blocks appear to rotate at 3 times the speed of regular clocks. Better watch your step. Okay, she's onto it now. Before I forget, I must warn you, you no longer have the luxury of undoing a move. One teeny miscalculation and it's game over. I hope you don't mind. Girl, you're trying to kill me, right? She literally busted my ass, okay. I was like overconfident. Yeah, I'm sorry. Riggedy frack, okay. But this works for now. Maybe even if we go... Oh, we can't even go down. Interesting, maybe if we go like this for now. Nope. Okay, let's see. Ah, wait. Like this. Ah, no! Putain! Wait, okay, looking good, looking sexy. Ah! Okay, I see, lady. You don't really like me, huh? Link solo queue is so ass. Fuck Riot. Yeah. Let's go back to this strat. Just stop playing League. No! It's an addiction. Wait, one. You had to fucking say 6, 7, 6. No! I will not say that fucking. Not again. No! Stop. Wait, man. I need to think. And we all know that thinking is not my strong suit. Fuck!
Let's see if I've proven myself.
Yeah.
That was indeed an intriguing...
Dummy. Yeah. You made the last minute change to the rules of the maze was clearly not enough to catch you out. Yeah. Too smart. How? My mind-bending puzzle. You didn't lose your mind. On the contrary, you found a solution. That's just impossible. Oh, my glasses. My book. Don't look. Don't look at me. My glasses, let me put them on. Just a moment. Okay, girl. That's better. I apologize for a moment there. I lost my composure. Good to see my track cleared like that. I think I've underestimated you, sir. It was a fascinating puzzle. No more than I expect from the creator of the Great Archive. Dude, like, she just took the last puzzle and changed it a bit. Like, copied my homework, but changed it a bit. Brand Panda killed my team and 8 failures too. Oh my god. I find your confidence rather disconcerting. I hope someday to have the pleasure of showing you puzzles that will make those round little eyes of yours spin in your head. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. Like, everyone has like kind of normal eyes, and then there's Herschel. I'm like, dude, don't you need glasses? I mean, look at him. He totally needs glasses, right? Nevertheless, a promise is a promise. I hereby grant you your permission. The special viewing room containing the Grand Grimoire is located on the first floor. Oh, I remember. I struggled at the puzzles back then, like with the clocks just now. And I rage quitted here for a week or two. And I didn't care as a child. I just wanted to, you know, Just want to rush through the game. As I'm sure you're already aware, that book is of unparalleled importance. By no means may it be treated with anything but the utmost care. Of course, Miss Mystier. Thank you for granting me permission. Well then, shall we proceed to the special viewing room? I shall have to accompany you since the room is locked. Of course it is. Of course it is.
You did it, Professor! You did both threats in one fell swoop.
Every fucking time the enemy nexus is open, my brain dead one IQ digit ass wipes Jen, brain rot killers on fish, and run into Fortnite and run. What the fuck? Yeah. It's because they had no school yesterday, trust me, that's the reason. It was amazing, Mr. Layton. It's well known that Miss Mystier is an avid collector of puzzles. And I've heard that the puzzles she presents are always very difficult to solve. I see, so there are collectors of puzzles in this place too. Huh? What do you mean? Because I would use the R word, but fucking snowflakes would cry. Like I said, I feel like people need to relax. That's just, you know what, if you don't like people saying that word, okay, that's on you. I mean, I'm like, yeah, whatever, but I know that Twitch is like handling it a bit differently than I am. So whatever. Oh, nothing important. Right then, no use in waiting around. Let's go and take a look at the Grand Grimoire. I tried to be as kid-friendly, I guess. Well, not really. I mean, the stream is now, anyway, kid-free. Twitch does nothing, gets cause you're out of the... I don't know.
Right, yeah, Professor.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't care. If people want to use that language, whatever. Who am I to judge? To be honest. I'm not here being like, you can't say that word. It's a bad word. Like, I don't give a fuck, man. I'm tired. Just let me be tired. This is a special viewing room. I'm sure gentlemen such as yourself will understand. But seeing as this is a special room, not open to the general public, so many streamers use it and nothing happens. That's true as well. I mean, I don't try to say it on stream, to be fair. Otherwise, like, fuck it, man. Yes, sometimes it slips my mouth. I'm sorry, that I said it. I said it. Hate me for it. I don't care. I do admit, I'm not a good person. Not entirely, at least. It slips my mouth. I know it's bad. But do I try to change? I do. That's why I try to stream and don't say it, right? So please, my kids, relax. It's all good. You're all trying to be on our best behavior. I must insist that you are all be on your best behavior. Yes, be on your best behavior, guys.
Wow, this room feels so grand and elegant.
It's my first time in here too. I must admit I feel a little nervous. It certainly does give some indication of the importance of the book being kept here. That book in the center must be the Grand Grimoire. No way! It's just a book! I hate when people say it's just a book. It's just a game! Like, shut up. There's League of Legends. It's just a game, relax. I play for fun. And then they troll their asses off. Like, what do you mean? It's just a game, bro. I hate it.
This is incredible. It's crammed with information about magic.
People say it's the magic used by the witches. Blood magic? Or is it fire? But it looks like blood magic, right?
If that's so, then the magic we saw in London must be in here somewhere too.
That may be true, Luke. A tome as thick as this must surely contain such information.
Finding? It is a bit daunting, though.
Huh?
What's this, Professor? This page is different from the others.
Oh, that's like red text. Oh, do you remember, guys, like in school, you're allowed to write in blue, black, purple, pink, but not in red, and well, not in green technically. I had like teachers who said like, okay, you can write like in a dark blue and black at most, maybe even a purple, but green and red are not allowed. I'm like, dude, shut up. I write what I want. What is this?
This page isn't about magic at all. Something about it makes me feel uneasy.
Huh. Luke's page, it appears to be addressed to someone, don't you think?
Ah, you mean like a message? Let's read it, Professor.
Luke, no! From a long time ago. The ancient flame has been locked in an infinite vault of books waiting for the awakening.
Black dust waiting for the awakening.
In the sun and moon, watching over the stage, swap places to show their true form. The door to the past will open. Once a person of perspicacy has fulfilled the challenge, the door will open. Okay, kinda cryptic. Until then, I will wait for the time of the awakening. Are we awake yet, guys?
What is this?
How can this be? Why is this in here? How did something like this get into the Grand Grimoire? It's just not possible. I can understand it. Just match. No one entered this special viewing room before you came here. And wherever someone enters this room, I always accompany them in this way. So that means that the page must have changed at some point, doesn't it?
Could that really be possible? Perhaps with some kind of device?
Unthinkable. There's only one key to this room, so no one can enter without being granted my permission. I assure you it's true, on my honor as a curator.
But then, how can anyone have done this?
Luke, I believe we both know who might be capable of such an act. The witches!
Hey?
You mean witches? Don't you? Yes!
Witches?
We don't know yet who changed that page. But the more important matter is what's written here. The infinite vault of books mentioned here presumably refers to the Great Archive, which implies there's a secret of some sort hidden within the library. No, is it just like Luke trying to liften and then getting Espella kidnapped? Did we already fuck up?
Professor, what about this part? A person of...
You can say it too, I love it. I can't read it either, Luke, it's fine. It's fine. I'm a grown adult, I don't need to read words. Well, I believe that could be referring to Carmine. He came here regularly investigating. So it's certainly somewhat likely, which means our next objective is to find the answer that he was looking for.
It's a bit of a spooky message. But if we can open this door to the past, then we'll surely be one step closer to solving this mystery.
Just a moment, please. I am the curator here, and I won't be allowing you to investigate without my permission.
So you mean we can't investigate? Damn.
No, not at all. I'm simply insisting that you allow me to accompany you. There should be no doors in this library that I don't know about. Oh, are you sure about that? Maybe it's behind a book. Ah. And even if there's something hidden somewhere as suggested by this message, it is my duty as curator to know what that is. I completely understand, Miss Mystia. We can only benefit from your presence. Now then, how about we all make our way back to the entrance? Let's think about where this door could be from there. Why not in that room? Maybe it's in that room. What do you mean? Maybe it's in there. Maybe there's a book we can... Professor!
But Professor, supposing there is a door, that message is such a puzzle in itself. Do you think it will be difficult to find? You may be right, the library is so large. Finding anything will sure take a good deal of our time. No, I think not. You're both missing something here. Yeah, me too, apparently. I believe I may well know what is meant by the words in the message. Hey? Really, Professor? Yes, if you just remember the wording. What wording, Professor? I can't think right now. From a long time ago. The ancient flame has been locked in an infinite vault of books waiting for the awakening. I'm not sure what he's getting at. When the sun and moon watching over the stage swap places to show their true form, the door to the past will open. Oh! Okay, I see. Once a person of the city has fulfilled the challenge, the door will open. The door will be open, however. The door will definitely open sometime with someone. Until then, I will wait for the time of the awakening. My gay awakening, right? No. If you both take a look around this room, you notice we are surrounded by books. There's probably nowhere else in the library with more books than there are right here. Oh, I see the statues that need to look at each other. There are books extending all the way up. We're completely surrounded by them. It's the key to opening the doors in the sun and moon watching over the stage. Oh right, it's not even the statues, it's like the thing on top, okay. But what could that mean? There are no windows, so no light can come in from the sun or the moon. Precisely, which means it's not the real sun and moon that are being referred to here. And they're located where they can watch over the stage, in other words, behind. Perhaps you have already realized to whom the stage is referring. Right then, let's find the sun and moon watching over the stage and open the door. Yeah, but... maybe they're all supposed to be the guardian of the store. But Professor... Ah... Ah, what's that? Ah, found it. It's a sun and moon construction. Oh! So the sage must be... That's right, the sage of this library. Refers to the curator. Oh. Oh. Riddell. My head towards the team is also dumb. Oh no. But it... yeah, I guess. Fuck League. And the sun and moon construction is located right behind her seat. So that's what the sun and moon watching over the stage was referring to. And when the sun and moon swap places, the true form will be shown. Antidote to the past will open, so we all need to work out what that means. But what does it mean by their true form? Well, if we interpret it at face value, it would suggest that we are currently seeing their untrue form. Have a look at this. There seems to be some sort of mechanism in place. Ah, Professor, if you look closely, there seems to be a puzzle hidden here. Oh, who would have guessed? Yo, hello, Fanta. Sun and Moon, puzzle 19. There are two tiles on each side with an image of the sun and the moon. Maneuver the tiles so that the sun and moon swap places. The moons. Okay. I'm mad right now. What happened? What do you mean? Don't be mad. Oh fuck. Parents. No. What did they do again? What's happening? What law am I missing? Like this, so we can move this around. Round and round and round and round.
No. Oh, I see my issue right now. I moves this over, gets the moon out, moves this in, moves the moon here, move. Okay, we already got this, meaning like this, like that, and this. Great. Like this. But what are your parents doing right now? Or why are you mad at your parents?
Allow me to show you my puzzle-solving skills.
Hell yeah!
That was indeed an intriguing puzzle.
Aww. Success, the mysterious library puzzle is solved, but just what will happen next? Pain and suffering. Do you like Need for Speed Fanta? Great question. Do you like fast cars in a video game?
Ah, Professor, there's a stairway.
I fucking finally won! Hell yeah! Who would have thought there could be anything like this hidden here? The ancient flame has been locked in an infinite vault of books. I just wonder what we'll find down there. An entrance to a basement below the Great Archive? Am I right in thinking that you knew nothing of the stairway's existence? That's right, and if I, as the creator, knew nothing of it, then surely no one else could. It's hard to believe that a secret such as this could have been hidden here all this time. Who could have possibly left such a message? Me? It's my book. It might be wise not to let anyone see what has been revealed here. I agree. I'll be back as soon as I have asked the other visitors to leave the building. We set the number against us when last time. No, don't play another round. 6-9. 6-9, don't. Well then, are you both ready?
You betcha! Let's go, Professor! You too, Speller!
Okay then, Luke. Okay, let's go downstairs to hell, I guess. Because I was helping a workmate of mine because he bought himself some alcohol. And then I was picking up a stick. I don't know why I did that. And then my parents said I have to decide to stay at home or at my friend's house. What the fuck? What the fuck? This place appears to be some sort of historic site. It's random. Yeah, I know, right? The fuck?
It's amazing to think a place like this could exist under the library.
I wonder when it dates from. Ah, that mural. It can't be. It's a great fire. Legendary flames. The desire of yeah, you know what? Fuck it. It's my flaming desire. I want more hint coins. I need them for later. Or else a child will bust my nuts. And I don't like bust a nut. And then she will call at my work and then I get even more depressive. What the fuck? What's wrong with your parents? To be honest, what's wrong with them? I want the KDA superfan Nico Chibi for TFT. It's so cute! Even the Gwen Chibi's like, oh my god! But I don't want to pay money, so no. Something's written here, but the letters are too worn away by time to be legible.
A dragon breathes fire, sets the town ablaze.
Oh, so the legendary fire was not even the witch, it was a fucking dragon. Okay, peek. Your parents are special, yeah.
This wall painting's a bit scary, isn't it? A monster taking a burning town.
There's also a woman hurling fire. But she must be a witch. Wait, the witch tribes were real? Never it's a marine fort of One Piece. Don't know where that is. I never watched One Piece, so I only know Luffy or Luffy. I know how you want to pronounce his name. I don't care. That's about it. That woman is the Great Witch. Miss Mystier? This certainly doesn't bode well. A painting of the Great Witch here. Do you know anything about the witch in the painting? She was a massive little beach. You don't know of the Great Witch, but how can that be possible for a man of your learning? Well, that's, never mind. I'm sure you must have your reasons. I don't wish to pry. Of course you don't. I appreciate that. Would you mind perhaps telling us a bit about this witch? Marineford is peak for the next 100 episodes. What the fuck? Wait, nice at around 15 centimeters. Yeah, I mean, I'm still a bit, you know, traumatized by ice on the floor and me tripping. But I feel like this year I regained a bit of confidence when it comes to snow and ice again, so that's great. It took me just like 5 years, but I regained some confidence now in that regard. The woman in this painting is the Great Witch Bezella. And this painting depicts the infamous legendary fire that she caused. Sis, should I go for a different car than my Knutschmobil? Go for the Layton-Mobile! Or go for the Yaoi-Mobil! The legendary fire. Or... And he stays in the WG where some guys who taking drugs but really don't care about them, yeah. I could see if they have a skin for it, thank you. Okay, I didn't read! The Great Witch Bezella cannot be considered the same as other witches. Dude, I didn't read. She's the root of all Labyrinthia woes. Dude. Huh, intriguing. The Great Witch Bezella. Never slipped on ice, don't know why. Don't know how. I did. And I got a fair warning by the hospital, to be honest. So, 5 years ago when I slipped and fell pretty badly, I injured myself. So nothing was broken, but I had, you know, bruise and I couldn't sit. And I still have pain from time to time. But I got a fair warning. If I slip again, I might be in a wheelchair. So, okay. I need to be careful. No, but for real, I mean, yes, it's okay to be a bit scared, and it's okay to be a bit traumatized by slipping, I guess, in my regard, but you really need to learn, okay, it can always happen. With snow, without snow, doesn't matter, you can always trip. Especially me, since, you know, with my hearing problems at times, it's like, yeah, me tripping is like a high chance happening anyway, so, that's fine. But yeah, and my X-legs don't make it easier for me to walk, so I don't know. But the thing is just... I might need to get my X-legs fixed someday. But it'll be fine. It will be fine. Like, everything somewhat turns out fine in my life. I don't know how I always do it, but it's just fine. It's just peachy. Like, sometimes I have, like, bad karma, right? And then, you know, then I trip and, you know, hurt myself. But then I have always, like, the weird random good karma where it's like, yeah, okay, could have ended worse. My mom says, I used to be, why are you going there, blah, blah, blah. I'm the only one who is helping him, because nobody's helping him. I mean, yeah, then at least someone helps, right? I don't understand your mom, I don't understand your dad, I don't understand your brother. It's like, I don't know, man. I feel sorry for you, like... I mean, you're old enough to live your own life, right? I don't know why they're like, oh, and if you do this and that, then, you know, you don't get this and that, or we take something from you. Like, dude, you're an adult. And my father says he did give you money. Did he give you money? Like, no. I hate those people. It's such a German thing, to be honest. Like, at least that what I know from other German people, it's always like, did he give you money for it? Like, dude, am I a prostitute? Do I need money to help people? Like, no. I don't need money to help people. What do you mean by the root of all Labyrinthia woes? The reason for all of Labyrinthia suffering at the hand of witches lies in the very existence of the great witch Bezella. Would you mind elaborating? The great witch Bezella is the source of all the other witches. As long as she exists, there will be no end to other witches. I want to help her not because of the money. Yes, because you want to be a good friend, right? Right? So the money doesn't matter. You know? It would be different if it would be like, oh, you're working, right? Like, you know, at the store and then don't get paid. Okay, then I would say, yeah, okay, didn't get paid, didn't work, right? But when you help a friend, you just want to help. You don't want money. Like, the fuck? Whereas the great witch Bezella is with us, the townspeople will forever live in fear under the shadow of witches. I got 5 euros from helping my mom for from my mom for helping her today. Wait, your hot cocoa was nearly for free? What do you mean? I work in a workplace with people with some disabilities. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, okay, she paid my coke today, so I guess we're even, right?
So you mean that if there were no great witch, there would be peace?
I mean, I was working as a medical assistant, and back then, for 3.5 years, because I was sick too long, so I had to add half a year to my work, to my apprenticeship. And the thing is just, I'm glad that I'm out of that job. For the most part, it's a very nice job, don't get me wrong. It's very beautiful, you help people, yeah, you know. But yeah, it's just some other things that annoyed me about being a medical assistant. My father says you will not survive without us. I mean, to be fair, without mom, I probably would have been like, you know, jobless and homeless. Well, not jobless, but I would be homeless. To be honest, so. But yeah, I know your parents are a bit, you know, thriving on the power over you, I think. They're like a bit weird. No great witch? That's easy enough to say. But while all of the knights have been searching for Bezella, nobody has ever been able to find her. There are very few clues, and no one has ever seen her in person. Oh, I think Bezella might be under us, right? If no one has seen her, or Bezella, I don't know which, I mean, it's a witch, possibly a woman, sorry. She might be underneath us, right? Or not underneath, but you know, somewhere where we are, right? I mean, not in this room, but in this town, or city, or whatever you want to call it. Nevertheless, the great witch Bezella is undoubtedly present in Labyrinthia. Thank you, that's my guess as well. How can we be so certain? Underneath me. Yeah, Bezella could be underneath me. I mean, there's spider too. I mean, like, what? Because the deep claw marks can still be seen throughout the town. Claw marks? Claw marks? You must all have seen them too. The traces of that fire when you entered this library. She could be underneath me. I could step on her like step. Ah yes, there's a part of this building that had suffered noticeable damage. Bezella is a fearful witch, with all other witches doing her bidding. Long ago, this town was reduced to ashes as a result of her fiery magic. Yeah, well, my fiery magic is awesome, so I guess. So it's not only fiery, it's fiery. Reduced to ashes? You must have been, let me see, 100 or so years ago. It was on the evening of the fire festival held every year in honor of the great witch Bezella. Wait, what? Guys. So, the great witch burned down the town. And now she gets a festival that celebrates her every year in honor of her. Guys, like, that's you know, that's like peak goals in life. You do bad and get praised for it. Oh, luckily my microphone didn't pick up my laugh just now. I sounded like a seagull. Porsche 911 was good. 911, sorry. Was good in Need for Speed, right? I don't know, I think so. But I don't like Porsche. Porsche sucks. I hate. Like, one of my bosses back then drove a Porsche, but only with 2 doors. So one on the left, one on the right. You know, Ego-Schnurre, we call it in German. And yeah, that's funny. If a car only has 2 doors, it's an Ego-Schnurre. And was the question says yes, I know Need for Speed. Good. As the Great Witch's fury was unleashed without warning, as the entire town burned. That's terrible. That was a legendary fire. Every person in this town knows about it, except for you two. Legendary fire, yeah. Don't say it like you remember something. Next you gonna light tomorrow then. The rebuilding of the town was a long and arduous process. And also while Bezella must have been watching and laughing from the shadows. That's awful. Even now, it's legendary legend of long ago. It really caused real suffering among the townsfolk. To think that a painting of that fearful witch could be right here in the basement of my beloved library. I feared of 5 different things to go by a super as no option, sadly, damn. What is it doing here, of all places? Huh, interesting. There's nothing for it, I just have to have this room sealed shut. Please, let's keep the existence of this room strictly between ourselves. Watching a GTA 4 Let's Play. Damn. Oh, my cousin is here. For the good of the people. As for me, I should do my best to forget all about this hidden room. I'm afraid I'd rather not remain in here a minute longer. It's time I start closing up the library for the day. Can we stay in here and you'll just lock it away for forever?
I can't help but feel we've done something wrong.
Luke, do you recall the words towards the end of the message?
Do you mean until then I will wait?
That's right. When we opened the store, or rather, when we were guided towards opening the store, I could sense someone else's will at work. It's almost as if our following Carmine and coming to this library had all been planned out in advance by the storyteller.
Sure you don't mean that we are beckoned here by the Great Witch Bezella?
Mayhaps. Bezella. Also, Espella knows Bezella. Makes sense by the names, right? Huh?
Is something the matter?
Oh, the fire. Trauma's getting to her.
Are you feeling all right, Espella?
Yes, I'm fine, really.
Watching a Twisted Metal Let's Play.
Espella? Yes? What is it? It's just that, well, you've been so quiet. Oh, it's
Can't a woman be quiet?
It's just that this room.
I played it as I was a little guy. Aww.
It's a little chilly.
That's
don't you
cute.
think? The atmosphere is a bit sinister. Not to mention that scary picture. Maybe it's about time we made a move from here?
Yes, indeed.
The words at the end of the message. I feel like we already kind of put the town into chaos. And I thought GTA Vice City was Need for Speed. I will wait. What if we weren't meant to be the ones being called here? Vice City is POG. I enjoyed Vice City. Even if it just was for the music, you know? Like vibing on my motorcycle and being like listening to banger music. Like, it couldn't be me, right? As a child.
view. It's much more relaxing here, isn't it? It felt so intense and claustrophobic down there.
I don't know anyone whose name is Klaus.
Klaus.
Yes, it certainly did. Today has been full of surprises. Not only did I meet up with you two again, but we also found that mural in the library. It seems that this town really does hold a mysterious secret, doesn't it? What shall we do now? I certainly like to learn more about this magic. We've been here for quite some time. It must be getting late. It's probably best if we wind up our investigation for today and take a rest. I have a crazy forecast. Oh, tell us, Rifles. You must both be feeling tired. Yes, I suppose you're right. I'd be happy to do a little more investigating with you too. But I have an errand to run before it gets too late. Oh, true, the milk, right? Or whatever she had to get.
I'm still for investigating further. Whatever's a puzzle, I'm ready to solve it.
Hungry?
Look, I could hear your tummy rumbling from here just now. Well, I can't pretend I'm not a little hungry.
Price for M.2 SSD will rise once GTA 6 packs are released for the game. Is released, since the game will be way too big. Yep. I mean, there was a game. It was like 150 gigs, and I was like, dude, what do you mean? If you haven't arranged accommodation yet, why don't you both stay at the bakery? There's a room free, so I'm sure it'd be alright. And Mrs. Eclair would love to have you. What do you say? Oh, Hershey, you gotta put in some work for that. Oh, wait, what? Well, if you put it like that, we'd be glad to stay. Thank you, Spella.
And there's all the delicious bread too. I'm looking forward to it already.
But it's a German bread, what do you mean? It's not the good bread, it's like fake bread. Professor Layton, do you have to be going? Yes, sorry for all the trouble we put you to. Not at all, although I still can't get used to there being a secret room under the library. It's been a while since I last met someone capable of solving my puzzles. And it's a promise you have a permission to borrow the Grand Grimoire. Can I read it will be up to 700 GB with placeholders. What the fuck? I mean, good for them, but 700 gigabytes? Yeah, no, I will never have the space. Right now I have 300 gigabytes free. What do you mean 700? Well, the thing is just I haven't even bought GTA 5. So, didn't even play it. I don't know. Whatever. I feel like I'm the only person right now that doesn't care about GTA. For my Porsche 911 is the Kana skin. Nice. With plates, I got no biggie. Yeah, it's fine. If you have any need for it in the future, please do drop by and let me know. Thank you very much, Miss Mystia. It's been a pleasure. Oh, there's just one more thing. I have all of Labyrinthia puzzles stored here in this library. As you continue with your investigations here in Labyrinthia, there will likely be puzzles that you cannot solve or which you do not find. I still got 1.7 terabyte left from 3 terabyte. Dude, I wish I had that much space. Dude, my space is gone. Such puzzles will come to me. Anytime you wish to solve such puzzles, just visit me and I will show them to you. Toys for me, not toys for us. Puzzles that we cannot solve or do not find, you say? Very well. Then I look forward to seeing you again. Oh no! I'll be waiting. Please take care on your way home. It's already become dark out there. And there are many games I could delete. Dude. Wait. Then I have a question. If I have an adapter for, for the M.2, I don't need to change stuff in the BIOS, right? Asking because I don't have that much knowledge of that kind of stuff. And if I remember rightly, nope. I should buy one when I have the time to do don't have the money to do that then. The storyteller's latest story that mentions the evening. You take care too. Until we meet again, Miss Mistia. Then I totally should get one. Like an adapter and M.2. That's good to know, actually. It's just like an external hard drive says. Ah, okay, that was my question. Like, I didn't know if it was like counting as that. Okay, if it's counted like an external hard drive, then easy. Then I definitely should buy one. It takes the adapter, puts the M.2 into it, then it via USB-C or USB-3. Then USB-3 because I don't have USB-C on my computer anymore, I think. Or do I? No, let's say that I don't. Nope, I don't. Okay, yeah. The USB-3 then. Yeah, well then I can look around April of doing so then. Yeah, that should be fine. If it's not already too late. Because 3 terabytes without having to change stuff on my computer? Hell yeah. Count me in. And the price seems nice right now even. Yeah, that's fine. If I wait till April, maybe, that's okay. Yeah, I will do that.
Wow, it's already this dark out here. I didn't realize we were in there for so long.
It looks as if it must have been raining up until a moment ago. The ground is still wet. Yeah, and the nice thing is you can change the SSD pretty fast, so you can even buy smaller ones for different games. True. I mean, I see right now on Amazon, like, 2 terabyte being like the most that is shown right now. But I saw one with 4 terabytes, so I don't mind even having even more space, you know? Like, I like space.
Yes, that reminds me of what Miss Sinclair was saying before we left. She said, you might want to hurry. It looks like it might rain at any time. Let's get a move on. You too, Isabella. Hey, where is she?
That's strange. She's not here.
Isabella.
Espelucci.
I wonder where she could have gone.
Perhaps she's still in the Great Archive. Oh, Dewey, what are you doing, man? Slowly does it, step by step. Oh, are you two still here? Can you let me through? I have to lock up.
Hello, Dewey. Have you seen Isabella?
You've been looking for Spella. She left while you were still talking to Miss Mistier. The anime weepskin sucks there today. Oh no.
Hey, I wonder why.
She said something about having to buy some milk even though it was still raining. Got 5 M.2 SSDs with 256 GB from work. Nice. You're living the life, man. Yes, I do remember Mrs. Eclair asking her to get some milk for the bakery.
It was raining, you said.
Yes, it started raining about the time you all went down to the library basement. When Isabella left just now, it did look as if the rain was about to stop. Ah yes, she left a message for you. She said to go back without her.
But she didn't have to go alone, especially in the dark.
I'm sure she'll be fine. It's only milk she needs. Then she get it at the market. It's not so far. She should be back soon. If anything, I'd be more worried about you two being the ones in danger.
Danger?
You know, in the story it said there were 2 companions. If your work is finished, then I suggest you both go home. I don't want to get caught up in anything. Look, why don't we head back to the bakery and wait for Spella there?
I suppose so. I guess she'll be alright, right?
Well, isn't it a gentleman's hobby or thing to take care of a lady, even if she's leaving? I still want to check for hint coins. I see that I'm missing 2 here. Maybe they come later, but 5-8. And there we have the other one. Okay, great. Do we have one here missing? Okay, there are 2 missing too. Oh, haha, 2 missing, 2. 2. Mostly it's the windows or yeah, all this kind of stuff, right? 60. Huh. 7 more. 61. I need more, please. How did it skip so many? What do you mean? You sissy said it again. No! Don't play League. Did you read? No! I did not. Nuh-uh. Okay, 1 coin was missing. I didn't say it.
Professor, I smell freshly baked bread. I wonder if that could be Mrs. Claire's work. Let's go inside.
Yes, we could. Although we could also take a walk around the town at night. If there's nothing else you particularly like to see, perhaps we should head back in. Professor, I would like to have the last hint coin, please. If I could, of course. Kinda hungry for hint coins. Where is it?
Bell!
I mean, can we just... We can. He lets us run around. What is this? He lets us walk free. Wait, where's last coin? Give me the coin. Please, I need it for later. Man, Kanakobayashi skin looks sick. I need to see it. No, there was a coin. Herschel, stop. Okay. Okay, it's quickly skipping the number for sites like, oh, I need to play League again. You know, I only tried to farm those right now for the trials. Like, fuck the Phoenix Red parts. I suck at them, that's why I need the hint coins. Okay, 70, nice, okay. Let's head back to the bakery. So we had our nightly travel with Luke, I guess. This is the entrance to the bakery. Shall we go in? Yes. Professor, yes. Stop asking. Or I'll give you Gen Alpha memes. I shouldn't threaten him, to be honest. Aha, welcome back. I've prepared the evening meal already.
Wow, it looks great.
Hang on, where's Espella? I'm afraid we were separated when she went to get that milk. Has she not come back yet? Oh dear, maybe I was asking too much of her. My apologies, I should have stopped her had I had the chance. There's nothing you need to worry about, Mr. Layton. That girl knows her way around. I'm sure she'll be back soon. Or she will die. Let's go ahead and eat while waiting for her. Dude, no! It's not something you do! You wait for the last person, right? I love it when we all get to eat together. Meals are much more enjoyable that way.
I never had bread and jam that tasted this good before.
I hope Isabella gets back soon. Oh yeah, you guys went out to the Great Archive with her, didn't you? Did you find what you were looking for? Oh, Nick, if you would know. Well, it's a bit of a mystery, really. What do you mean? In truth, we went there to investigate the mystery that is Labyrinthia. However, what we found was quite the puzzle. Oh, right, a puzzle, huh? You know, I get the impression puzzles are pretty popular in this town. Do you not know what a puzzle is, Nick? Not that I know exactly. No, please. Well, we spent all our time baking. It's not really the kind of thing we are supposed to know about, I guess. Indeed, it appears the two of you are a little unsure about the concept of puzzles. Peasants. Wait, I need to clean my nose right now. Yikes, man. Well, at least it gets out, right? Say, Mr. Layton, do you think you could give us a little Puzzles 101 crash course? I'm kinda curious. It would be my pleasure, Miss Fay. But rather than explaining it in words, I believe actually trying your hand at a puzzle would be far more rewarding. Here I give you both a simple example to think about. It's never simple when he tells us that, man. Now then, here we have 2 long loaves of bread placed side by side. You will notice that they form the number 11. Do you see what I mean? Oh yeah, I get it. But that's not 11. That's what a puzzle is? Not quite, Miss Fay. The puzzle is what follows next. Uh-oh. I'd like you to try this. I'd like to see if you can change this into a number lower than 11. A lower number, so how about if I take one of the loaves? However, the one condition is that you must add another loaf of exactly the same type. You need to add another loaf? You could make a 4! Even though we add a loaf, the number has to be lower. I think I'm beginning to see what you mean by puzzle. Wait, I think I've got it. I may just be a big, but I bet I have the right answer. If I place the extra loaf sideways like this, then 1 minus 1 equals 0. I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, give me a break, Nick. That's totally the letter H. We're trying to solve a puzzle here, not win a spelling bee. Oh, come on! I can't be the only one that sees 1 minus 1, right? Right? No, I see an H2, actually. Turning it into meta arithmetic, it's certainly an interesting approach. You, think so? Most certainly, that's precisely the kind of flexible thinking needed for solving puzzles. Now let's think again. Take a seat and leaves us to a pro, Nick. How about this? You just take this new loaf and ta-da! Maya, no! Now that's 1 minus 1. I love that approach, to be honest. Hey, eating is cheating. Really? Because it feels more like winning to me. You're full of surprises, Miss Fay. I didn't expect that kind of innovation. I solved the puzzle and enjoyed the bread. Win-win, baby! What the fuck? But didn't Slayton tell us at the start that we need to add another loaf of the exact same type? Huh? Seriously? Yes, right, unfortunately. I'm afraid I can't accept it as a solution to the puzzle. Well, alright, but is there really another better solution? Well, what do you think? Can either of you think of a different solution? I can! Let me do it! I know it, please! I'm drawing a blank. I guess this kind of thing just isn't for me. You both came up with such creative answers. I'm sure you'll be solving puzzles in no time. But now it's time for the solution. Let me do it, please! The important thing in this puzzle solution is the angle of the loaf that is added. If the new loaf is placed upright like so... Why? What? Oh, I get it. It's number 1.1, right? My idea was better with the 4. I'm sorry. It was really better. What do you mean 1.1? Hey, that's right. It's lower numbers. That's a lot lower than 11. Exactly. When solving puzzles, there's never just one correct method. Yeah, thank you. I know. I was smarter. It's essential to think flexibly and try many means to solve it. Sometimes critical thinking is the key to success. Right, I see what you mean. These puzzles are really something else. Well, if I see another puzzle like this, I'd still rather eat my way to the solution. To be honest, that's like so fair, Maya, to be honest. I like to eat too. We all like to eat. You know, I don't think I'm cut out for brain-busting bread puzzles like this. I'll stick with good old regular breads, thanks. I need for 3 minutes to buy new stuff and need for speed. You need to wait, right? Because we're ace bakers, I guess we're better suited to using our hands and our heads. What the fuck? Is it soon true? I can't help but feel you both a little out of place as bakers, if you pardon my saying so. Nature won't force puzzles upon you. Are you sure about that? Are you sure? But if either of you should be interested, I would hardly recommend giving puzzle solving a try. I mean, he's kind of forcing me through puzzles. What do you mean?
Professor, right now? That's something else you all need to try. Mr. Claire's freshly baked bread is getting cold. And it should taste better hot.
Oh dear, so it is. You know how I can get when it comes to puzzles. Yeah, you forget to eat. And drink. And sleep. And grade papers. Well, young man, I must say it's a pleasure to have someone show such appreciation for my baking.
When it comes to your bread, Mrs. Claire, there's a limit to how much I could eat.
It's still not a German bread. Luke, you shouldn't have said that.
Hey.
My aren't you a darling? Well, in that case, I suppose I just have to bring up my special reserve. Hold on a moment, I just go and fetch it. Uh-oh, Luke, you're done. Right, I think it's time I started preparing tomorrow's bread. Oh yes, me too. And shit, must be that time already. Huh. Uh-oh. Professor, what was it all about? I'm not entirely sure, but I do seem struck by a sudden sense of impending doom. Doom? What do you mean, doom? Doom? Sorry to have kept you waiting. There you go, have at it, but be warned. I won't take kindly to any leftovers. What? This loaf? Wait! Where did this two go? Miss Mine, Mr. Right! Luke, it would appear that we have been left to tackle this particular task alone. Oh, Luke, you're doomed. Dude.
Phew, I'm stuffed.
At least this must be the most bread I've ever eaten in my life.
Wait a sec. I've just realized we've finished eating, but the speller still isn't back yet.
True. She went to the market, didn't she? Perhaps we ought to go and... Knock knock. Oh my, customer at this late hour? I'm troubled we're closed.
Milk?
That's him! That man over there! So he's the one, is he? Huh? Just a minute, what do you think you're doing barging in here like this? Stand aside, madam. This is a matter of urgency. What are you going on? Or what are you going to do? You there, porcupine head. You're coming with us. Huh? Porcupine head? You don't mean me, do you? Who else in this room fits the description? I don't know. Certainly, you would appear to be alone on that particular front. Yeah. I wish I had a top hat too right about now. Right about meow. Enough of your other chit-chat. Time to get going. Huh? What do you mean? Well, it should be quite obvious. You're coming to the court, of course. The court? What did you do? What did he do? What?
Mr. Right, what did you do?
Yeah, Nick, what did you do? I didn't do anything. The only thing you could accuse me of is making bread that's too good to eat. Damn, that's an achievement. This man is not the one who's on trial. In that case, why is Mr. Right being made to go to the court? That's simple, because the girl has requested him, of course. Girl? What girl? Naturally, the girl facing trial for this evening's crime. That heinous witch! Miss Isabella Cantbella, no less. Fuck, we're doomed. Again. Can we stop being doomed? Ah, now we get to the trial part again. Good that I have like tons of hint coins now. I feel proud of myself for farming those. Oh, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Okay, that's fine. We should solve 1 or 2 later so they get stuck, but it's fine. We can live with 8 puzzles missing. For now. Drip drop. Uh-oh.
We don't want no fuss and we don't want to hurt you, alright?
Yeah, we just want your money, that's all.
And you'll give it to us, won't you, without any fuss?
Oh.
Ignace!
Dude, what? Yo, awesome for free. So she is a witch. Interesting. Yeah, this time I can't save her in court, right? Chapter 2 is a fire witch. Isabella, I can't save you from that court right now. Oof. What? What is this place? Oh, this looks like a torture chamber. The room is lit but still somewhat dark, and the atmosphere feels heavy. Nick, what are we doing in a place like this? How should I know? We're just a couple of bakers, but I don't think they brought us here to make bread. Yikes, is it me or is that God staring daggers at us right now? Mr. Right, Maya. Ah, Spella! What's exactly going on? I'm sorry. I was the one who sent for you both. You sent for us? I'm being put on trial. Wait, what? What happened? I don't know. I just don't understand what's going on. I didn't do anything wrong. I couldn't possibly murder anyone. She used Ignace. And then it went... Fire. Murder? Murder? What murder? I beg you, Mr. Red, please, I need your help. Just one more time. Huh? Need my help? What could I possibly do? Espella, I'm just a baker. The only thing I know about law is how not to get on the wrong side of it. Wait, hold on a sec. Espella. What did you say? You said you need Nick's help just one more time? One more time? One more time? I'm not quite sure myself, but when the knights came and took me, a vision suddenly appeared in my mind. It was Mr. Right. Oh, we're so doomed. He was fighting for me, defending me. That brave blue figure. It was the clearest day. I was fighting for you? Damn, girl. No way, that's impossible. I mean, it's like I already said, I'm a baker. I have a hard enough time rolling dough, let alone defending someone in court. I thought the same thing too at first, but I don't think that's quite true. You and Maya at some time, somewhere, helped me. You fought for me as a defender. A defender? Nutty. What's wrong, Nick? I wish I knew Maya. But hearing Isabella mention a defender, I can't help but feel something inside of me just burning at the mention of it. Accused, defender, it is time. Head forth, you two. Head forth? Where are we exactly going? To the courtroom, in which today's trial will be taking place. The Chamber of Fire. A chamber? Of fire? Hell yeah, Chamber of Arson, right? Harry Potter and the Chamber of Arson. Make haste if you are but a moment late, a guilty verdict will be delivered immediately. What? What? No way. That's kinda cruel. Mr. Wright. I'm truly sorry, Mr. Wright. I know this is also sudden. It's a lost cause, isn't it? Well, kinda. Wait. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it feels like a lost cause because we saw the video with the cutscene, right? She did cast a spell, and that would technically make her a witch, so normally she would need to burn at the stake, right? Well then, let's head inside Isabella. Huh? This overwhelming pressure, it feels so familiar somehow. Almost like déjà vu. Mr. Wright. Let's go, Maya. Maybe we get a better idea once the trial gets underway. Man, that's the RNG shop refreshes every 10 minutes. Yeah, it's like so useless. Like, not useless, but you know, it's dumb. Cause, you know... Like, 3 minutes would have been totally fine. I need my card to be on 399 till tomorrow. True. Alright, let's do it to it, Nick. True, yeah. Because you, yeah, makes sense.
What is this heat? It's like an oven in here.
I will now pronounce the verdict. This court finds the accused guilty of being a witch.
What? Are you too late in here? Oh, okay.
I'm not a witch! Please, I beg you to reconsider! I'm not...
Witches are to be cast straight into the hellfire!
Nice.
No!
So, this is the witch's court.
Yep. We're screwed. I would just like to mention that. So, how are you feeling, Nick? You're dying. Literally, to be honest. I'd forgotten what this felt like up until now. Huh? The butterflies in my stomach and the tension so big you could slice it with a knife. All of these feelings. These are all things that I'm definitely familiar with. Anyway. We here to fight for Isabella and get her out of this place. That's right.
The court is now in session for the trial of Espella Cantabella.
Again.
Defender.
Yes, Your Honor?
Yours is a face I've not seen in any past trials.
We knew. With the
But no
bakers.
matter. Start by stating your name, Defender.
Yes, Your Honor. My name is Phoenix Wright, Ace Baker.
A baker?
I asked him to come, my lord. I want him to represent me. This court dictates that the accused is free to assign a defender of their choosing, my lord.
I guess true.
Very well. At any rate, the result of this trial shall not change.
Huh?
That aside, I've not yet seen hide nor hair of the Inquisitor assigned to this trial.
Is it Barnum? Please.
Inquisitor? Oh, right. I should have noticed earlier. No one's there.
Should the assigned Inquisitor fail to appear in court, I will have no choice but to dismiss all charges.
Oi.
He is an Inquisitor of high caliber, but if he does not come forward soon, this trial will end, and victory will then be declared in favor of this baker. Hold it!
No. I mean, yes, I think it's Barnum, but oh god. Yes, it is. Oh. Ah. Okay, Porsche is ready for tomorrow. Nice. Nice. Took you long enough, I
Knights
guess.
of the court, I have but one question for you both.
Because it's a random
Are
timer
you
for 10
prepared
minutes.
to cross swords?
Cross swords?
I, Inquisitor Zacharias Barnum, am indeed prepared to do battle, my lord.
Something amiss, Baker?
Sorry, Your Honor. I just didn't realize we could have swords here in the courtroom.
It is the way of the court knight. A knight must always ensure that he rides with a blade at his side.
Makes sense.
Now then, state your name, Sir Blue Knight.
Huh? My name's Phoenix Wright. I'm a baker. How many times will you make me say it?
Quite a bit.
A baker?
Nick, quit with the long face. You look miserable.
No need to waste your breath. This trial will be over before you can utter a single objection.
Oh, Jesus. Nice threat.
For the security of all of Labyrinthia, my blade shall rend your defenses swiftly and without mercy.
That's it, Barnum. Put another one out of their misery. Yeah, right, because witches are misery, right? This trial is pointless. Hand down the verdict already. Put the doughy defender on trial too, I say. I mean, since Nick is a guy, he can't be a witch, right? Oh boy, what's with all this excitement? You'd hardly think this was a courtroom. The crowd doesn't seem very interested in law, that's for sure. They're all just hoping for a guilty verdict. Yeah, cause another girl gets to, you know, get burned. Mr. Barnum, you may begin your opening statement. As you wish, my lord. First, let us begin by recounting the events leading up to the murder. Is it acceptable, Sir Prentice Baker? As you wish. Okay, wait. Let me think. Okay. The murder occurred this very evening. Yesterday there was heavy rainfall in the area. Eventually it gave way to sunshine, which came just in time for today's parade. Also, a few hours after the parade ended, the rain set in once more. It must have been when Isabella and the others were at the Great Archive. We continued until just before the incident, which took place on a small path leading to the market. The accused had been out doing some shopping at the market. She returned home on the very same path. And on that forest path, two rogues named Robs and Mugs. Okay, yeah, okay, the names are puns, okay, I see. Are said to have accosted the accused. One could assume the accused simply acted in self-defense. Well, kinda. I see Robs and Mugs. Those two have appeared in court a number of times in the past. Two rogues, huh? So far it may appear that the accused was more the victim, however the situation soon changed. That's right, the accused is Bella Cantabella. Knowingly and mercilessly murdered her two assailants. Cantabella? That girl, isn't she? I always knew she looked suspicious. Yes, she is sus. She was venting the entire time. Shh, not so loud. Yikes. There's that weird excitement again. I believe we now fully grasp what happened. It is getting late already. Let us begin the trial. And Christopher Barnum, you may now begin. Alrighty. As you wish, my lord, the Inquisition will now hear eyewitness testimony regarding the night of the murder. Eyewitness? Eyewitness testimony? Ah, it looks like this trial's finally getting underway. I can't back down now, I have to fight. But I'm just a simple bread-making baker, living a simple bread-making life. True. The situation's more twisted than a pretzel, and I'm smacking in the middle of it. Dude. But I have to do this to save Bella. Okay, let's see if I can untwist this testimony and put this thing to bed. Or to the oven, right? Oh no, we already have 2 witnesses at the same time. 3. 4. I thought they would give us... I kind of forgot that the second trial is already fucking us over. I forgot. Oh my god. Allow me to welcome you all. Now would each of you please state your name and occupation?
Hold it!
Why is there so many? Wait a minute. What's going on here? As I already explained, Sir Apprentice Baker, this is the eyewitness testimony. Yes, I understand that, but there are 4 witnesses. Indeed, this many people inside the courtroom pose a health and safety issue with the boomer remover. Your Honor, that's not quite what I meant. Witness testimonies are supposed to be done one by one, as in 1 witness at a time. What are you talking about, child? We'd be here all night if we did that. That's right, young man. We have witnessed the very hand of fate reach out to us this evening. Could we hurry this along, perhaps? These flowers won't sell themselves, as much as my boss wishes they would. The path tonight is an arduous one, but I remain steadfast in my resolve as I travel down this long road. Another salt... Why is this salt goo? I should not falter. I'll be victorious. Yeah, you totally will be. Who cares? It just crush them all at once. We already know the girl in the cage did it. Let's get on with it. Yeah, finish this already. I'd like to go back home and get to bed. Witnesses, again, state your names and occupations. I'm known as Wordsmith. But what is a name? How doth one describe an occupation like the bubbling of a babbling brook? I flow gracefully around the rocks and debris. That is life. Nary a worry my mind. Right, so I guess that means he's just jobless. Calling someone jobless is so rude. My name is Mary and this darling kid is Snowy. Bah! Snow and I often travel to the edge of town to sell delicious fresh milk. Okay, she is the milk lady, I see. Milk like that doesn't happen overnight. I work my hands to the bone, squeezing each drop out, literally. That sounds pretty frightening. I'm Kira. I'm a flower seller. No. You're a Death Note user. If you would all be so kind, feel free to purchase one of my beautiful flowers at any time during the trial. There's no way I'll sell them all by morning. Oh, the life of a flower girl is so hard. Sheesh, talk about a hard sell. My name is Nigel. I aim to join our town's Orders of Knights. I study night and day, so I'm still but a mere squire. Joining the Knights of the Inquisition is my life's ambition. And I, Nigel, will do whatever necessary to join. So he's jobless too. Nice. Honorable witnesses, I ask that you show this court your best when delivering your testimonies. Not that's what exactly you all saw on this ill-fated eve. Alrighty. I'm scared already. What we saw tonight. The delicious scent of my mid-evening dinner permitted the air, and the soft light shone faintly in the distance. Max grabbed the girl by the arm. It looked like he almost pushed her to the ground. I heard a faint voice cry out. The next moment, those two villainous men burst into flames. There was not a trace of fire to be seen in the air. Without a doubt, magic must have been used. I don't know, man. I saw flames, I saw boom. Magic? Sir Apprentice Baker. You may now begin your interrogation. I have but one piece of advice. I suggest you pay it heed. Do not waste the court's time by grilling the witnesses over irrelevant nonsense, Sir Baker, Apprentice Baker. Ah, you're right, Nick. They sure love calling you an apprentice baker, huh? We kinda are apprentices, right? I'll be honest with you, Maya, I have no idea how I'm feeling right now, but I'm not up to meet as her defender. As bad as fate is in my hands. I have to believe in her, and I need to start believing in myself. I can do this. I believe Asbella is innocent. I'll fight until the end to prove it. Yeah, that's the spirit. We can do this thing, Nick. We can do it, right, guys? Okay. What we saw tonight, okay. So the thing is, because Urgat's afraid, don't use this stuff. I wonder if we like read it over and over and over again, if we might lose HP. You know what I mean? Like if we take too long, that we just go game over.
Hold it!
And what time would that be exactly? Dinner time. When I asked would scent of dinner be in the air? If not dinner time, do you see? Not so much. It's not already set by the time. That should be adequate. It's not already set. So it's Christmas. So, you clearly witnessed what happened tonight, is that correct? I've been dubbed a witness, thus I must clearly have witnessed something, do you see? In that case, how much light was there in the immediate area at that time? Enough to see the nose on my face, but not enough to see the trees ahead, do you see? No, that doesn't add up. If the area was completely dark, then you couldn't possibly have witnessed anything. Do you see? Nevertheless, something caught my eye. It was the most ominous sight. Ominous is what the sight was. Okay, get it. It was ominous.
Objection!
Poor form, Sir Apprentice Baker. Huh? I hate to disappoint you, but there was, in fact, light in the area. Ah. How did he know? Take a look at this. This is a drawing of the crime scene based on the witness's accounts as penned by the court illustrator. The court illustrator? What the fuck? I've never heard of that before. Look carefully. This shows what the scene looked like at the time of the murder. What murder? Illustration of the highest quality as always. Damn. Now then. We have established that by the time the murder occurred, the sun had already set. True, because of the light. So naturally, the defendant was carrying a free-lit lantern, as we can see. A lantern? Eureka, indeed. Yes, that is what I saw. That I was saying earlier. There was a lantern, I say. Oh, please, you totally forgot. To be honest, I did not imagine it would be necessary to present this, but... My lord, here's the lantern in question. This is what was responsible for the light illuminating the area. Like, is he giving me the mild treatment just right now? I'm withholding evidence because I can? Don't like that. Very well, the court accepts this into evidence. The lantern Asbella was holding, the glass is broken and covered in mud. Okay. Speaking of which, Inquisitor Barnum, in this drawing... What's that? The accused seems to be holding a milk bucket of sorts. What became of this? I don't know. That... It's a strange case indeed, my lord. The bucket seemingly disappeared from the murder scene. Huh? What? The milk bucket disappeared, you say? There has been talk of wolves living in the nearby forest. It is thought that they often make off with the items they find on the ground. Great, wolves that steal your stuff. Remind you never set foot in that forest. Yeah, seems like a good idea, right? This is great, Nick. We've got new evidence now. Yeah, I guess you're right. It's still not enough, right? The use of witchcraft to burn 2 male victims alive. Okay. I was wondering if we have like an outline or not. Okay, good. You know, Nick, you really don't look like just some normal run-of-the-mill baker. I'd say you're more like a somewhat articulate run-of-the-mill baker. I think you might even have a knack for being a defender. There's a clear contradiction somewhere in the testimony. I'm going to find it. Wait, already? Max grabbed the girl by the arm. It looked like he almost pushed her to the ground. Okay, let's press everything for once, so we know and get our evidence in, right? Max was one of the two rogues, is that correct? That's right, that man. He grabbed the girl's arm and pulled out a knife. Oh. Her eyes, what the fuck? Is something wrong? Was it Rob that grabbed the girl and had the knife? Oh no. Huh? Oh dear. Now let's see. Max was the short one and Rob's was the... No. I think it was the other way around. Okay, we don't know who Rob's and who Max is now. Great. But it doesn't really matter which was which now, does it? I mean, both would be in danger of a witch trial, you know? I mean, wait, they're murdered, doesn't matter, right? Both are dead, true. It's all well and good, but I was kind of just hoping you justify about the lantern. Nope. Honorable witness, please continue with your testimonies. Kira! Okay, she was the one that heard the cry out and the flames. Okay. Exactly whose cry did you hear? Well, it was the accused. It was Isabella's voice, of course. And did you get a good look at Miss Cantabella's face? Yes, I mean, she was carrying that huge lantern after all. You're only sure because all the other witnesses just finished saying they saw her with the lantern. Yep. That's the thing, if you have 4 or 5 eyewitnesses, you're kind of doomed. Okay, he was like, it was a magic thing, okay, good. Isn't it a bit premature to assume it was magic? What an absurd statement. I don't know. Say what? Say what? Think about it, the nerves were engulfed in flames in the blink of an eye. The blink of an eye? There was not a single trace of any other fire source to be found in the area. Not a trace. The lantern! Lantern! Did I hear that right? I think I just found a contradiction in this testimony. Let's do this thing, Nick. Hurry up and present something. Hit him with some decisive evidence. I don't want to go. Please. Please. Isabella was carrying a lantern at the time of the murder. That fact definitely contradicts a certain witness's testimony. That's right, but who? Even if we know what the contradiction is, where do we go from there? I mean, what can we do? We're just a couple of bakers after all. No, Maya, I think you're wrong. Huh? Wait. I don't know why, but I feel like I know how to do this. Just scream objection on top of your lungs, it's fine. Doesn't matter if you're right or wrong. You're going to speak up in court. There's only one thing that people will listen to, and that's evidence. I just have to try and present evidence wherever there's a contradiction in one of the testimonies. Okay, Nick, let's give the testimonies another listen. Okay, it's person 1 and person 4. The thing is just now, we don't have the painting or the illustration at our evidence board. Only the lantern. I feel like the lantern could be for the last guy. The scent of mid-evening dinner permits air and soft shone faintly in the distance. Yeah, okay. Okay, we don't know if Max or whatever got her. Okay, Kira, it doesn't matter. So he was like, oh, there must have been magic, there's no flame. As well as possible, but let's go with that. Nick. Why isn't he saying anything? What is the matter, Defender? Nick. What is this feeling? Like, you can't point at people like that I just feel the urge to shout out right from the bottom of my lungs. While pointing my finger. Objection. I can't help but feel that's a word I've used quite a bit in the past. That's it. I remember now. I remember everything. Great. Legal League of Attorneys. Exchange. Alright, the exchange thing. As well as trial. And then... that strange book. This feeling. I feel like I can take on the world. Witness! What's with the sudden pointing? I am soon to be a member of the Honorable Knights of the Inquisition. I accept your challenge. Have at you. You say that no fire was present at the scene of the crime, meaning the defendant must have used magic. Obviously, right? Unfortunately for you, that is not the case. What do you mean, Sir Prentice Baker? What I mean is that the defendant was in fact carrying a lantern containing fire. Thus the ropes were actually burned by the flames that was inside that lantern. That's the only logical explanation. No one is impressed. Okay, nice. My, what a startling conclusion you've come to, Sir Prentice Baker. What do you mean? The only logical explanation. Huh. Do you agree with the statement, Honorable Witness? It is presumptuous for a man that knows nothing to claim that he knows something about which he really knows nothing. Oh. Wordsmith is giving me... oh. Give me very bad vibes, very mean. Huh? Besides, how could one teeny tiny flame be strong enough to set them both ablaze like that? There were two of them. How could that flame engulf them so fast? Ah. Furthermore, if they did burn as you claim they did, do you mean to suggest that they were soaked in oil or something? Oh. Well, Sir Blue Knight, it would seem you have bitten off more than you can chew. I definitely didn't see that coming. What say you, my lord? Do you have any thoughts on the proceedings thus far? Given the testimony as we have heard it, this court has come to its conclusion. 'Twas a truly gruesome murderous act, and an act for which only could be held responsible. The nefarious crime of magic. I mean...
Hold it!
She kind of did?
Wait just a second. Is there something you have forgotten to mention, Defender? Not exactly, Your Honor, it's just that, I mean, you just said magic. That can't be right, can it? What are you suggesting, Sir Prentice Baker? Witches use magic, which in turn brings about disaster. Such is the way of this world, is it not? Well, yeah. That may seem to be the case. But no way is that actually possible. This court finds Isabella Cantabella the accused charged with being a witch. Isabella, a witch? A witch's existence in this world is a crime in itself. The ability to use and control magic is a criminal offense indeed. As such, any witch found practicing magic will be sentenced to death by fire. By magic, right? No, you're wrong, I'm not a witch. Sir Prentice Baker, I do not envy your current predicament and position, I guess. My lord, hand on your guilty verdict against this witch immediately.
Objection!
Hell no! I mean, kinda do, but... There's no evidence to prove that any magic was really used. Put a sock in that red boy, we all heard her cast a spell. Huh? That's right, Snowy and I heard it. Isn't that right, Precious? We heard that incantation quite clearly. Oh. That frightening voice. There's no mistaking it. It was Isabelle's voice. Ah. These ears do not lie. I clearly heard an incantation most sinister. Ignace, it went. Incantation? Ignite? It's not good. I just can't wrap my head around this topsy-turvy, otherworldly chord. I think we're screwed. Well then, it would seem the defendant has no further objection. No, wait. It appears so. Give me a moment, please. The court finds the use of magic at the time of the murder to be an undeniable fact. Furthermore, the honorable witnesses have stated that they each heard incantation being recited. The court finds no reason to delay its verdict any longer. Nick, we have to do something. I know, but what exactly can we say? Here in this world, our sense of logic is completely useless. True. Logic doesn't exist.
This court is ready to hand down its verdict for the case of Espella Cantabella.
That was quick.
Hold it.
My man comes back! Hell yeah! Now it gets good.
Your Honor, I request that the court hold its verdict a moment longer.
What is the meaning of this intrusion?
I have something I believe will be of use to the defense. A weapon of sorts.
That's...
The Grand Grimoire. All of this world's magic is contained within its pages. Without it, this trial cannot reach a satisfactory conclusion.
the Grand Grimoire.
We meet again, Mr. Wright. By now it seems things are already afoot here, although the real contest begins now. Are you fully prepared? No! Let me go, let me leave! So, are you here to help us?
Of course, the professor always helps people in trouble. It is the duty of every gentleman. Right, Professor?
Professor? There's a saying that I find quite useful. Situations such as this. The boss is still at 397. I thought I did it. We do it later on. I might find the skin. Yeah. There's a time for words and a time for action. My acoustic has Uganda knuckle skin. Oh no! Do you know the way? Right. You've been working as a baker in this town up until now, have you not? I must say, I'm a little mystified. I'd have expected you to be more familiar with this world and its system of magic. Yeah, how can I put this? I guess that's not quite the full story. Gonna be funny to us, I guess so. Is that so? I kind of had an epiphany just now. I remembered all sorts of things. Like how I'm not actually a baker. And well, how magic can't really exist. Huh. Then it would seem I was correct about you, Mr. Wright. You're not, in fact, the citizen of this town. Is that correct? Right, at least it seems that way. However, for now, we have no option but to accept this world as and its rules as reality. Fuck! The magic does exist! We're screwed! Without first understanding those rules, I'm afraid you will not be able to save Miss Cantabella. But things like magic only exist in fairy tales and make-believe. I'm afraid, Mr. Wright, it would seem magic does in fact exist in this world. Such a truth cannot be denied. Indeed. That is why the Grand Grimoire is a weapon well suited for the Switch trial. Dude, I would be crying if I was as Bella, like, in the cage above the flames. Like, I would cry. At the moment, you're tantamount to Knight without a sword. Yeah, kinda. Inquisitor chill. I feel like more like an attorney without a chance, actually. True.
Alright then, Mr. Wright. I explain how the Grand Grimoire works. Have a look at the touchscreen. Here you see the Grand Grimoire button.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Touching the Grand Grimoire button will open up the Grand Grimoire.
Obviously. Thank you, Luke. You'll be able to present spells from the Grand Grimoire in much the same way you would present evidence. Good. This book will surely be a most important asset for us in this trial.
that reminds me. I've gone ahead and bookmarked the spell Ignace for you.
Why do I need to be carried by those two? Why? Ignace, that's the magic spell of all the witnesses said they heard, right? Nick, you should take a look at that spell. All I have to do is touch the Grand Grimoire button, huh? Defender has been given more than enough time. It would seem to try to reach its end. Wait, no. Let me read. Summon the circle of a flame within a 1 meter radius of the caster. Requires incantation and scepter to spell. Scepter? Or to cast? Scepter. We have our contradiction already. Thank you very much. We have our contradiction. Fuck. Hell yeah. Tries reaches and... Is it understood, Sir Prentice Baker? This case is quite straightforward, with very little room for doubt. The witness's testimony, coupled with the illustration of the time of the murder, makes it quite clear what must have occurred. Murder. This murder was the result of magic. And furthermore, the caster of said magic was none other than the accused. I mean, she gives me Red Riding Hood vibes with the cloak, right? That, Sir Apprentice Baker, is the truth. When you go back to baking, for I believe your days in the courtroom have crumbled. Yeah. Is everything okay, Mr. Wright? Oh, right. He likes to, over-exaggerate. Yes. It would seem that photographs do not exist in this world. Photos don't exist? I guess it makes sense. You old time period and all. The sketch drawn by the court illustrator. Then lies your final chance, Mr. Wright. What do you mean? The scepter's missing. My final chance. I understand the witnesses have already finished their testimony, however. If you could perhaps find a clear contradiction within this illustration. There's another contradiction? Yeah. In that case, there's still hope that I can turn this around.
Mr. Wright, you have to hurry. Look, the judge.
Oh, fuck.
He looks ready to deliver his verdict any second now. Move!
This is it. This is my last chance. What should I do? Point of the contradiction. Let's go.
Hold it!
1 second, Your Honor. The defense requests permission to have another look at the court illustration. I think there might be a contradiction in there.
Objection!
Barnum, please. You're already out of time. All testimony evidence given thus far have been proven to be accurate.
Objection!
I wouldn't be so sure, Inquisitor Barnum. There's just one thing you overlooked. A piece of evidence within this book. The Grand Grimoire. Yeah, we were killing girls without reason, right? Absurd. Overlooked something? You're the defender here. You should have examined the tome earlier. When? How? What? You're right, I should have. But unfortunately, I was nothing but a simple baker until just now. Interesting. You've certainly begun to show your true colors, Sir Blue Knight. What are we now? Are we now the Blue Baker or the Blue Knight? Let us see what type of knight you truly are. Have at you. The defender will now show us the supposed contradiction. The court illustration and the Grand Grimoire. Somehow there's a contradiction between those two. I've got to find it. This is my last chance. The defender uses magnifying glass to locate the point of relevance. Then reveals to the court the location of the contradiction. Either the yeah, but I can't present it as fact that there's something missing. I can't even save right now. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Yeah, but it's the hands, right? But which hand? Is it the milk hand or the lantern hand? And does the lantern count as a scepter in a way? Let's go with the lantern hand.
Got it!
The contradiction is right here. The hand of the accused? He seems to be holding a lantern. What is your point? According to this tome, using the spell Ignace requires the use of the witch's scepter, as well as an incantation. Isn't that right? Correct. For witches to use magic, they must be in possession of a witch's scepter, also known as a Thalia Magica. If that's the case, then there's one thing that doesn't add up. Take another look at Miss Cantabella's hands. Tell me, do you see the witch's scepter in either of her hands? Tasty. There we go, let's see you point at Solomon now.
You did it, Mr. Wright. But that was a contradiction just a little too obvious.
Maybe right, Luke.
Hey?
It would certainly appear that the good Inquisitor has taken this particular oversight rather too well. There's the extra clause, right? Come on. That's correct, Sir Apprentice Baker, but you should not underestimate me. Is it perhaps your first time seeing this item, is it not? Right, here's the very scepter you mention. One of the witnesses found it tossed in the shrubbery off the side of the path. Why? Stop withholding evidence! Please! Ah, yes, indeed, that was I. I located it. My feet found themselves ensnared in the blasted thing, and it sent me flying through the air. Somehow, I'm not surprised to hear you, pal, Grant. This scepter does seem to carry a most sinister air. Indeed, Milford. Milord, Milford. Indeed, Milord. However, the scepter will only work well in the hands of a witch. With the incantation being said aloud. I'm getting hungry, then eat. If you have something to eat, then eat. But I don't want to eat anymore, then don't eat. Look, okay, now I'm a bit confused. When we came into the courtroom, there was that one woman that got, you know, burnt in the flames. But if they know that certain spells require, like the scepter, okay, I don't know which spells she might have casted or not. But let's say it was a spell that needed the scepter and she still got burned. That's a bit dark, isn't it? Of a witch with the incantation being said out loud. Ah, that's too bad. I wanted to try lighting some stuff on fire. Me too, Maya, me too. Please don't look at me when you say that. You see, there are two magic gems that set in the scepter. One for Ignace and the other for what? Magic gems. Looks like a red gem and a white gem. These gems each contain a particular magic spell. Simply looking at these magic gems, one can easily determine which magic spell can be used. Nick, quick look at this page. Red. But it's more like a tear shape. Is that the red magic gem? It is a tear shape. Oh, we're screwed. Indeed, the red gem you see here is the spell Ignace. And if you look carefully, you should notice that the scepter also has one more spell that can be used. One more spell? That must be the white gem.
Mr. Wright, I found it! Use it for the white magic gem.
The mere vanishing spell causes anything the caster touches to vanish from the side. Simply chant Amir to make it reappear. So Demir to make it disappear and Amir to reappear. Okay. Makes sense. Causes anything the caster touches to vanish from the side. Ugh. I see you managed to work it out in that crusty head of yours. That's just... it can't be. The reason the witch's scepter couldn't be seen is because the magic spell Demir had made it disappear. But who's that Amir then? That's right. In other words, Yeah, Cantbella is dead. The accused conjured a cowardly spell to camouflage her own use of magic. No. No way. Order, order, order! Inquisitor Barnum, please submit the scepter into evidence.
Objection!
Hold on, please. Is there a problem, Sir Baker? Okay, I understand this is a witch scepter. Hmm. However, whether or not the scepter was in Miss Canterbella's possession has not yet been proven. What are you talking about, Sir Prentice Baker? Isn't it obvious? I'm talking about fingerprints. Dude. Supposing Miss Canbella did in fact handle the witch's scepter, then the fingerprint should still be on it. Dude. What's with the silence? You said fingerprints? Inquisitor Barnum, tell me, just what is this Baker blabbering about? I haven't the slightest clue, my lord. It is the Baker's first time in court after all. Huh? I'm afraid it's no use, Mr. Wright. In this world, it would seem the concept of fingerprinting does not yet exist. What? I can't believe it. Oh. As I have said already, best you head back to the bakery lest you continue to surface code more of your half-baked ideas. The word is half-baked as a terrible puns, Barnum. Forensic science does not exist here. Instead, this is a world in which witches and magic are accepted as a fact. Truly fascinating. What the heck? Wait, I didn't read the thing. A magic setter needed to cast spells. The available spells depend on the magic gems. Okay. What the heck? There are just way too many things I don't know about this world. Yep. Mr. Wright? I believe you may be able to take these things you don't know and use them to your advantage. Huh? The Inquisition believes there's no room for debate on this matter. The accused clearly attempted to conceal her magic. Better luck next time, Sir Prentice Baker. Mayhap your next loaf will not leave such a bitter taste in our mouths. No, sir, my lord. I believe it's time. I ask that you render your unwavering verdict.
Objection.
Pardon the interruption. May I have a word, Inquisitor Barnum? What's that? Who might you be? My name is Herschel Layton. I'm a friend of the accused. Inquisitor Barnum, please allow me to confirm what you believe happened on the night of the crime. You claim the witch's scepter was made to disappear through the use of magic, is that correct? Indeed. Through the magic spell Demir. If possible, would you mind providing proof of this particular claim? What? You claim the scepter was not seen. Indeed, that is one possibility. However, a wise man must always consider every possibility. What say you, Inquisitor Barnum? Can the Inquisition fulfill the request presented by the gentleman with the unusual hat? The Inquisition cannot honor this request for proof. Why not? If you are certain that the accused is not a witch, then the burden of proof lies at the feet of the defender. Come on, it was the Inquisition's job to prove that the crime was committed. As I thought, indeed, it would appear that the accepted method of thinking in this world differs greatly from our own. What thinking? How regrettable, Sir Prentice Baker, and you, Sir Dark Hat. No way! Inquisitor Barnum, sir, should you require it, I stand ready to lend my testimony. Would anyone care to purchase my pre-testimony flowers? I've got a lovely array of witching lilies. Oh. So I will not be dismissed so easily. We came here to expose the identity of this witch. Isn't that right, Precious? A witch's scepter, you say? Yes, yes, I know of such a scepter. Why is Aerith there? Isn't she dead? She revived just for this case, right? I mean, she called herself Kira now, so she might as well have a death note right now, so I would be careful. Allow me to elucidate the matter. What do you think, Inquisitor Barnum? Your witnesses appear to have something to say on the subject. Ugh. Very well. Most other witnesses, I grant your request to testify once more. Let's quote all you know regarding this Thalia Magica. Well, we somehow managed to keep the trial going, or all you want the dark hat. Please, Mr. Wright. Mr. Layton will suffice for the time being. Yeah, alright. No professor, no no Herschel, just Mr. Layton. Damn. About the Thalia Magica, when I saw her, the witch was carrying a large milk bucket in one hand and a lantern in the other. The girl had the lantern hanging from her wrist. Her hand was contorted in a strange way. I got a good look at her hand and it looked for certain that she was gripping something. The witch was holding a scepter in her right hand. She did not drop it once before she was apprehended. You sure? I mean, it could have been in the hand, but she didn't have the grabby motion. Wait, can I show you? Is it the court record? It's not. Fuck. Because in that one picture it was drawn, her hand didn't look like she was holding something. It was just like, you know, trying to get away. I see the accused's hand was contorted in a strange way. I do believe this is quite an important piece of testimony. I saw it. I most certainly saw it. She was holding an invisible scepter. We saw it too. It was a girl up there, without a doubt. I as well. These old eyes don't see as well as they once did, but I witnessed the hazy, blurry form of the accused quite clearly. Don't tell the court you're blind. My eyesight is as sharp as the edge of my trusty blade. You're right. A toy sword, how fascinating. Although I wonder if he understands the implications of that analogy on his vision. Probably not. Rebecca, you may proceed with your interrogation. Mr. Layton's give me another chance. He's carrying us for no reason. I can't let it go to waste. I mean, okay, yes, a woman is in danger, so a lady in that case is in danger, but... I don't know. I mean, we kind of need his help, right? So I'm not complaining, but I'm complaining. Okay, which was carrying a large milk bucket on one hand and a lantern in the other?
Hold it!
Tell me more about it. The large lantern you mentioned is this one, correct? Let me drink. There's no mistaking that fiendish form, with its case darker than the darkest of nights. That was a lantern. Damn. It's just a normal lantern. It's not. I guess. What is this? It would seem the glass is shattered. There seems to be a sizable amount of mud stuck to it. On closer inspection, it appears mud has stuck to the broken sections of glass. Most intriguing.
So then, when exactly did the lantern get mud all over it?
By the way, witness, you also saw a milk bucket, is that right? Indeed. I'll bet my sword on it. And yet, that milk bucket mysteriously vanished from the scene of the crime. Sure, if she used Demir on the scepter, would she be able to use Demir again for the milk bucket? Right? Like, I don't think she can use it twice without having used Amir. No. Yeah, that's my guess too. She can't use it twice, right? It's not how magic works. You can't use anything twice. That's my guess right now. She can't just use it how often she wants. And why the milk bucket? Because she's a witch. Okay. Cantabella, so Espella Cantabella equals witch. I like that sentiment. I like it very much. How many times must I say it, Sir Apprentice Baker? The problem is the Black Lantern. We skipped Kira. Wait! I got a good look at her hand, and it looked for certain that she was gripping something.
Hold it!
Why did we skip Kira? What exactly was the defendant gripping? Oh, would you like to know, Nick? It was... that's right. It was something. Cane-like. What was it called? A witch's scepter? Yes, it was definitely that.
Objection!
Whoa. Wait, Miss Kira, you didn't actually see it, did you? Witness? This cane-like object. Was it perhaps... Why is he having it now? Roughly this size. Yeah. Oh, why? Yes. It was exactly that size. Damn, it's over average, right? It's above average. It's no good. They're all bent on assuming Espella was holding that scepter. It seems it may be best not to pursue this particular line of questioning any further. Well, that's just super. Wait, why is it always skipping? Stop. No, fuck. Is everything alright, Mr. Wright? The truth about what happened in that brief instant especially decide Espella's fate. I have to do everything I can to find contradictions with testimonies. Guess I should take another look at the court record. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Can we go down? No. So there's a sharp thingy. It has like this thingy. Then a serpent head is not a serpent head. A long tongue with the Ignace spell and the Demir spell on the other. Okay, yeah, good. Muddy Lantern and Witchcraft, 2 male victims. Okay. Yes. Ah, it skips cause okay, they're not in order. Okay. Got it now. She had the lantern hanging from her wrist. Are you sure? Of course we're sure. If that wasn't it, then how else would the girl manage to hold the invisible scepter? Ma'am, please just testify about what you actually saw. We just said that what we saw isn't that right. Snowy. Indeed, a handle as wide as this could be easily hung from the accused's small wrist. Yes and no. It's heavy. It hurts after a while. Trust me, I know this. Yes, that's what we were telling you. Isn't that right, Mommy, little snowball? Oh. It's no good. They're all bent on assuming. Yeah. Got our headset. Yeah, but Professor, let me question some more. Please. I got a good look at her hand. Said it was gripping something. Yep, that's fine. She did not drop it. Was push it. No. No, I don't believe that. No. Fuck off. There's a high probability that Scalabella was not holding the scepter. But if, for the sake of argument, she had been holding it, she would undoubtedly have dropped at the same time of the incident. What do you mean? You're gay. He's just pointing his finger at Barnum. You're gay, sir. What I mean, Mr. Barnum, is that this lantern proves the defendant was not holding the scepter.
Objection.
Why? What foolishness are you spouting, Sir Apprentice Baker? The lantern's handle was around the accused's wrist.
Objection!
Doubt. Meaning she could have held the scepter. I'm afraid that's not the problem here, Mr. Barnum. The problem is with the broken glass and the mud plastered all over it. There was a cum jar. What? The rain had ended, just as the murder was taking place. That makes the path fairly muddy, don't you agree? When Sophie grabbed Mrs. Catabella by the arm, the lantern must have fallen into the mud. The lantern fell into the mud. Why, of course. That makes sense, doesn't it, my little snowy wowie? But what do you think, Mr. Barnum? If she was holding the scepter at that time, that would mean that when she dropped the lantern, the scepter would have fallen along with it. No. What's going on? And Mr. Barnum seems speechless. Oh, wouldn't be the first of them. The defenders managed to turn the thing around, even though he's just some baker. No way. Pays the witch's accomplices no heed. They're just trying to trick you. Barnum! 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 That's just what is this?
Hold it!
One moment, please. Oh, Kira's getting her death note out. Everyone, please listen. Didn't we all just stand here and explain to the code that what we clearly saw? It's a lantern, so what? What's so special about it? Explain it to me so I can understand. So that you can understand. Well, I mean, it's pretty obvious just by looking at it. Mr. Wright. What is it, Mr. Layton? There's something about this witness. Miss Kira, was it? Tell me, Miss Kira. How good is your eyesight exactly? Huh? As you just heard Mr. Wright explain, the answer to your query is quite obvious at a glance. Are you telling me she's blind? Tell me, are you able to see the mud present on this lantern? Mud? What mud? What are you talking about? Your Honor, did you hear that just now? Yes, indeed. What does it mean exactly? What do you mean? It means that Miss Kira's poor eyesight is the reason she cannot see the mud present on this lantern. In other words, the validity of Miss Kira's testimony is questionable at best. Ugh. No. Kira's the witch now. She can't see. She's the witch. Order. Order in the court. What is the meaning of this? Alrighty. Okay, I need to remember. Now we're debating Kira's eyesight. Oh my god. I think it's all for me tonight. My head starts to pound. My nose is getting worse again. I think I'm tired. I don't know about you guys. I'll be back on Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. Probably Tuesday. So I can rest a bit and hopefully become healthy again. But yeah, pretty much tired, right? Get healthy, you sick girl. Yes, yes, I try my hardest. It's just my nose is bugging me right now. Thanks for the stream, no problem. No problemo. Wish you all good night, sleep well till Tuesday. Maybe a bit earlier than usual, we will see. Anyway, bye-bye! Till tomorrow on Sci stream. Bye-bye! Oi, 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 oi.